So last night was my daughter's prom, and she looked amazing. Her date, and her friends went down to Wells Mills Park, took pictures with the group, then they hopped in their limo and they went down to the venue for the evening. We did not hear from her until she got home. She came home no longer in her dress. She was in complete dress down gear, and she was exhausted. Here's the fun fact. Did you guys know that things have changed since we graduated high school? So you see, they don't want the kids going out and getting drunk on prom night. I mean, it makes sense, especially from a parenting aspect. I don't want my kids going out and getting drunk either. But they have prom on Thursday. Then they have a mandatory breakfast for the students in the morning at school the next day. What? You heard right. My daughter went to prom last night, and now it is in the morning, and she is at the high school where they're having catered breakfast. They also give them their shirts. I think they're getting their yearbooks today also, but they have a senior field day. It is 85 degrees outside right now. Clear skies, sun. It's gorgeous. But my daughter also has heat-induced migraines, and it's also June. So, not promising. I feel like I'm going to have a child who comes home with a migraine, and I'm pretty sure she has work today, which sucks because she was up till 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night, and then she went to sleep, and she had to be back in school the next day. Now, mind you, they usually have to be in at 7 a.m. for first bell. Seniors didn't have to be until 8 o'clock today, which was nice, but still, the venue's an hour away from home, okay? Then they got to drive back, and once they get there, they're not allowed to leave until 9:30 p.m. So, yeah, she came home. She was exhausted last night. She had a great time. They all did. There was no fights. There was no drugs. There was a couple weird things that she told us about, but that's okay because that's life, and, well, the stuff that she saw, she's going to see a lot more of that growing up, and it wasn't anything too bad. It was just something that you're not used to, and I'm not going to discuss it here. But you can use your imaginations. I don't know. Moral of the story being that things have changed since we graduated high school, guys. And if you think that you know what's going on in these schools nowadays, you don't. It's a completely different world. It's not the school system that we were brought up in. It's not the curriculum we were brought up in. And the rules of engagement are not the same. It's almost like watching 21 Jump Street when they first go back to school and they're walking in and they can't figure out what those extra cliques of kids are. That wasn't an exaggeration. That is exactly the America we're living in right now, guys. So if you don't have kids and you're planning to have kids, get ready because what you think your childhood prepared you for, it didn't.